In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to get landscaping leads at every stage of your business growth in 2025 with 71 proven methods. If you're tired of not knowing where your next customer is coming from, or if you're watching your competitors grow while you're stuck doing the same things over and over, then this video is for you. My name is Owen, and I'm a co-founder at Eastman Strategies, and we help landscaping business owners find more customers online so they can finally stop worrying where their next job's coming from. Our most recent client was able to quadruple his revenue in just 2 months using these methods. So you're going to want to stick around because I'll show you which strategies to use first and which ones will actually hurt your business if you use them too early. I'm breaking down the complete 5-stage system that successful landscaping companies use to consistently generate leads and beat their competition. You'll get 71 proven strategies organized by exactly where you are right now, from your very first customer to building a market-dominating enterprise. Once you do this right, you'll have a predictable flow of customers calling you month after month. Let's get right into stage 1. When you're just starting your landscaping business, you're operating in what I call the hustle phase. You don't have an established customer base, you probably don't have a massive marketing budget, and you definitely don't have the luxury of sitting back and waiting for customers to find you. This is where personal effort and smart, low-cost strategies become your best friends. Let's break down exactly what you need to do in your first few months to build that crucial foundation of 10 customers. These first customers aren't just revenue, they're your stepping stones to everything that comes next. Door knocking might feel old-fashioned, but it's incredibly effective when you're starting out. Here's exactly how to do it right. First, you want to pick your target neighborhoods carefully. Don't just randomly choose streets. You want to look for areas where you can see landscape work happening, where properties are well maintained, and where homeowners clearly invest in their outdoor spaces. So drive around and scout 1 to 2 specific neighborhoods that fit your ideal customer profile. When you approach a door, timing matters. You want to avoid early mornings before 9 a.m., dinner time between 5 to 7 p.m., and late evenings after 8 p.m. Weekends between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. often work well, as do weekday evenings between 7 to 8 p.m. Your door knock conversation should be brief and personal. You want to start with, "Hi, I'm Owen. I'm starting business name here in the neighborhood, and I'm introducing myself to homeowners who might need landscaping services." Then pause, let them respond. You don't want to launch into a sales pitch immediately. The key is building that personal connection. So ask if they have any upcoming projects they're thinking about. If they say no, that's perfectly fine. Just hand them your business card and say, "No problem at all. When you do need landscaping work, I'd love the opportunity to give a quote." You should plan to knock on 100 to 200 doors across your target neighborhoods. This is not a one-day activity. You want to spread it out over 2 to 3 weeks, hitting different areas each time. You should keep track of which streets you've covered and what responses you get. Real quick, if you own a landscaping business and want me to personally audit your lead system for free and show you exactly what's missing, just drop your company info in the link in the description below. I'll send you a detailed review covering your biggest missed opportunities and a clear roadmap to get more qualified leads in the next 30 days. Back to the video. Even as a startup, you need an online presence, and your Google business profile is completely free. So here's your step-by-step setup process. You want to go to business.google.com and claim your business listing. And if you want a full guide on how to set up your Google business profile for the first time, our video tutorial is in the description below. You should use your actual business name, don't stuff keywords into it. You want to add your phone number and service area. For the address, if you're running the business from home and don't want that displayed, you can set it as a service area business instead. You want to choose your primary category carefully. If you want mostly landscape installation work, select landscaper. If you're focusing on maintenance, choose lawn care service instead. This primary category affects how Google shows your business in search results. You want to upload 10 to 15 high-quality photos. You should include shots of any work you've done, even if it's friends or family's properties. You should add photos of your equipment, your truck, and yourself. People want to see who they're potentially hiring. You should write a compelling business description, keep it under 750 characters, and include your city name, main services, and a call to action like call for a free estimate. You want to update your hours of operation and add your website URL once you have one. You should post an update on your Google profile at least once a month. You want to share photos of current projects with captions like spring cleanup in your city or new flower bed installation in neighborhood name. Your truck or trailer is a moving billboard and you need to take advantage of it. You don't need an expensive full wrap right away. Magnetic signs are a perfect starting option. Designs should be simple but professional. You want to include your business name, primary service, phone number, and website if you have one. You should use contrasting colors that are easy to read from a distance. Black text on white background or white text on dark background works well. For magnetic signs, get at least 2, one for each side of your vehicle. If you have a trailer, get signs for that too. The goal is visibility from every angle. Make sure your signs are clean and properly aligned every time you're on the road. A crooked or dirty sign reflects poorly on your business. When you're working at customer properties, position your vehicle so the signs are visible to passing traffic and neighbors. You don't want to underestimate the power of your existing network. You should start by making a list of everyone you know, family members, friends, former coworkers, neighbors, people from your church or gym, parents of your kids' friends, everyone. Reach out to each person individually. Don't mass text or post on social media. You want to make personal contact and say something like, "Hey name, wanted to let you know I started my own landscaping business. If you ever need any yard work done, or if you know someone who does, I'd really appreciate you keeping me in mind." Ask specifically for referrals, not just general support. Say, "I'm looking to help a few more homeowners this month with specific service. Do you know anyone who might need that?" You want to be specific about what you're offering. You should follow up with your network monthly during your startup phase. A simple text like, "Hope you're doing well, still growing the landscaping business and looking for a few more customers this month." Things like this are going to keep you top of mind. You don't need a $5,000 custom website when you're starting out. A simple 5-page website on Wix or Squarespace for $10 to $20 per month is perfect. Here are the 5 essential pages you need for this. A homepage that includes your business name, tagline, service area, phone number, and a clear call to action like get a free landscaping quote. Add 3 to 4 photos of your best work and a brief description of what you do. On the About page, just tell your story. Why'd you start your business? What's your experience? Include a photo of yourself and your team if you have one. People want to know who they're hiring. On your website services page, you want to list your main services with brief descriptions. Don't try to be everything to everyone. Just focus on what you do best. For your gallery page, you want to showcase your best work with before and after photos. Even if you only have a few projects, quality matters more than quantity. On your contact page, you can include your phone number, email, service area map, and a contact form. You should make it easy for people to reach you. Keep the design clean and simple. Make sure it looks good on mobile phones, since a lot of people will be viewing it on mobile devices. Include your phone number on every page and make it clickable so mobile users can call with one tap. You should design professional business cards that reinforce your brand. Include your business name, your name and title, phone number, email, website, and main services. You should keep the design consistent with your vehicle signage. You should order at least 1,000 cards to start because they're cheap in bulk. Always carry them with you, especially when door knocking or working on properties. You should hand them out generously. You should also add a QR code that links to your Google business profile or your website. This makes it easy for people to find you online and leave reviews too. For social media, you want to create business pages on Facebook and Instagram, not personal profiles. Use the same business name, logo, and contact information across all your platforms for consistency. On Facebook, fill out your business information completely, add your address, phone number, hours, and services. Post photos of your work weekly, even if it's just one project. Engage with local community groups by commenting helpfully on posts about landscaping questions. Instagram is perfect for showcasing visual work. Post before and after photos, work in progress shots, and seasonal tips. Use local hashtags like hashtag YourCityLandscaping and YourCityLawnCare to help locals find you. Don't try to be on every platform at once. Focus on Facebook and Instagram initially and post consistently rather than randomly. You should create simple one-page flyers to leave at doors when no one answers your knock. Include the same information as your business card, but with more space for details about your services. You should design them to be attention-grabbing but professional. Use bullet points for easy reading and include a clear call to action. Print them on bright-colored paper to stand out from any other mail. You want to consider seasonal messaging like spring cleanup specials or getting ready for summer to make them more relevant and timely. You should keep a simple spreadsheet tracking your activities and results. You should record how many doors you knock, how many business cards you hand out, and how many calls you get, and where each lead comes from. This data becomes really important for planning your growth strategy. Expect this phase to take 2 to 4 months depending on your effort level and market conditions. The goal isn't just to get 10 customers. It's to build that foundation, learn your market, and develop the systems you need for sustained growth. Remember, every successful landscaping business started exactly where you are now, and the companies dominating your market today all started with that first door knock, that first customer, and that first positive review. Your startup phase is about proving your concept, building confidence, and creating momentum for everything that comes next. The key is consistency, so door knock every week, maintain your online presence, follow up with contacts, and always be professional. Those 1 to 2 customers per week might not seem like a lot, but they compound quickly. Customer 5 refers customer 11. Customer 8 becomes a repeat client. Customer 10 leaves a review that helps you get customers 15 through 20. So stay focused on these starting methods during your startup phase. Don't get distracted by any advanced strategies you're not ready for yet. So master these fundamentals and you'll build a solid foundation for scaling to the next level. At stage 2, you've proven your concept. You got your first 10 customers, and now it's time to use them as leverage to grow your business. This is where smart entrepreneurs separate themselves from those who stay stuck in the hustle phase forever. Instead of continuing to knock doors randomly, you're going to be strategic about where you spend your time and money. The key insight for this stage is that your existing customers are your best marketing asset. Every satisfied customer generates multiple new customers through smart positioning and systematic follow-up. At this stage, door hangers become incredibly powerful because you're not just randomly distributing them. You're targeting the neighbors of customers who already love your work. When someone sees your crew working next door and then finds your door hanger on their door that same week, the timing's going to create perfect momentum. So here's your approach. For every customer property you service, identify the 5 closest houses around them, the 2 houses on either side, and the 3 houses directly across the street. These are your primary targets because these homeowners can actually see your work happening. You want to create door hangers that specifically mention neighborhood work. Your headline should read something like, "Your neighbor recently chose business name for their landscaping needs," or "We're working in your neighborhood this week." This creates immediate relevance and social proof. You want to include before and after photos on your door hangers, preferably from work you've done in that same neighborhood. If you just completed a beautiful landscape installation for the Johnsons on Maple Street, use those photos on door hangers for the surrounding Maple Street homes. You should time your door hanger distribution strategically. You want to place them the same day you're working on a property or the day after completion. The visual connection between seeing your crew work and receiving your marketing material is powerful. You need to be tracking which neighborhoods generate the best response rates. You're going to quickly discover that some areas are much more responsive than others, and you should focus all future efforts on the neighborhoods that consistently produce good results. Yard signs are going to turn every customer property into a 24/7 ad for your business. The goal is to become so visible in certain neighborhoods that homeowners feel like you're the obvious choice for landscaping work. You want to get permission from every customer to place a sign in their yard. The best time to ask is right when they're thrilled with your completed work. Say something like, "I'm so glad you love how this turned out. Would you mind if I put a small yard sign up for a few weeks?" It really helps other homeowners in the neighborhood know we're available for similar projects. You should design your yard signs to be professional but visible from the street. So include your business name, phone number, and primary service. You want to keep the text large enough to read from a passing car. Bright colors like yellow or orange backgrounds with dark text work well for visibility. You should place signs strategically on the property where they'll get the most exposure to street traffic. Near the mailbox or at the corner of the property usually works best. And you want to make sure they're not blocking the homeowner's view or creating any inconvenience. You can leave signs up for 2 to 4 weeks depending on your agreement with the customer, and this gives neighbors plenty of time to see them and creates the impression that you're consistently active in the area. You should create a simple tracking system for your yard signs. You can use a notebook or a phone app to record where each sign is placed and when it needs to be picked up. This is going to prevent you from forgetting signs or annoying customers by leaving them too long. Now that you have some customer data and completed projects, it's time to optimize your Google business profile to start capturing search traffic. This is where you begin transitioning from purely outbound marketing to having customers find you online. Add all the services you actually offer to your services section. Don't just list landscaping, be specific. Add lawn mowing, mulch installation, spring cleanup, retaining walls, or whatever services you actually perform for customers. Google's going to use this information to show your business to searches for those services. You want to post updates monthly featuring recent projects. So take before and after photos of your work and post them with captions like spring cleanup and mulch installation completed and neighborhood name, or new flower bed design in your city. You want to include the city name in your post to help with Google search rankings. Next, you want to optimize your business categories. So your primary category should reflect the type of work you want most of. So if you want more design build work, set landscape designer as primary. If you want more maintenance contracts, use lawn care service. And you want to add secondary categories for other services you offer. You want to update your business description to include specific neighborhoods where you worked. Instead of just saying serving your city, you should mention specific areas like proudly serving neighborhood 1, neighborhood 2, and surrounding communities. This helps you appear for neighborhood-specific searches. And you should add photos regularly. You want to upload photos of your equipment, your team, your truck, and especially completed projects. Google's going to favor businesses with fresh, relevant photos. Reviews become critical at this stage because you need that social proof to compete with established businesses. Your goal is to have a system to collect reviews from every satisfied customers, which creates a snowball effect of trust for you. You should ask for reviews immediately after project completion when the customer satisfaction is at its peak. So the best time is right after they've paid or expressed satisfaction with the work. You can just say, "I'm so glad you're happy with how everything turned out. Would you mind taking 2 minutes to leave a quick review on Google? It helps other homeowners find us." And you need to make the review process as easy as possible. So create a simple instruction card with QR codes that link directly to your Google review page. You can hand this to customers and offer to help them scan it with their phone right there on the spot. You want to be specific about what you want them to mention in the review. You can say something like, "If you can mention that we did your spring cleanup and mulch installation, that would be really helpful for other homeowners looking for those services." This helps your reviews show up for specific service searches on Google. Finally, you should follow up if customers agree to leave a review but haven't done it within a week. You can send a polite text message saying, "Hi customer name, thanks for choosing us for your specific project. If you have a quick moment, that Google review would be incredibly helpful. Here's the link," and provide them with that review link. At this stage, you can justify investing in professional vehicle wraps because you're generating steady revenue and working in concentrated areas where the same people are going to see your trucks again and again. You should design your wrap to be clean and professional rather than cluttered with information. You should have your business name clearly on there, your primary service, phone number, and website. Use high quality images of your work on there too, if there's enough space. You should choose colors that stand out but look professional, so you should avoid any designs that are too busy or too hard to read while you're moving. Remember that your truck is a reflection of your business quality, so invest in professional design and installation. You want to position this wrapped vehicle strategically too when you're working, so park it facing the street when possible so passing traffic can see your branding. When you're working at a customer's house, neighbors driving by are going to be exposed to your brand multiple times. And you can use it as a conversation starter too. When customers compliment the professional appearance, you can just use that as an opportunity to talk about your other services or ask for referrals. Bandit signs are going to work best when you place them at high traffic intersections in neighborhoods where you're already working. This is going to create multiple touch points with the same potential customers, which is going to increase the chances they'll remember your business when they need landscaping services. You should aim for 10 to 20 signs at busy intersections, any subdivision entrances, and turnarounds in your target areas. You want to focus on locations where your ideal customers drive regularly, so routes between neighborhoods and shopping areas work well. You should have bright, attention-grabbing colors with simple, readable text. You should include your business name, primary service, and phone number. The message should be short enough to read while driving past. You want to rotate your sign locations weekly to maximize exposure and avoid any oversaturation in one area. You should keep a map of where you place signs and when they need to be moved or replaced. You also want to check any local regulations about sign placements to avoid fines. Some areas have strict rules about where and how long signs can be posted. You want to brand all your equipment to have a cohesive, professional appearance that reinforces business identity every time customers see you working. So you want to add logo decals to your mowers, trailers, leaf blowers, and any other visible equipment. You should use weather-resistant vinyl that's going to hold up to outdoor use and cleaning. You want to maintain your equipment's appearance consistently, because clean, well-maintained equipment with visible branding creates a much better impression than equipment that looks forgotten about. You also want to consider the customer's perspective when you're branding your equipment. They should be able to clearly identify that all the equipment belongs to your business and create that confidence in your professionalism. Next up is SEO. So you want to optimize your website for local searches by focusing on your main landscaping service plus your city name. So this helps you appear when people search for landscaping in your city or lawn care in your city. You should update your homepage title to include your primary service and city. So instead of just saying business name, use business name - professional landscaping services in your city. You should create individual pages for your main services. So you want to have separate pages for lawn care, landscape design, spring cleanup, or whatever services you offer most frequently. This is going to help you rank for specific landscaping service searches. You want to add customer testimonials and photos to your website regularly. Fresh content is going to help with search rankings and it provides social proof for visitors. You also want to include your city name naturally throughout your website content. Don't just stuff in keywords unnaturally. You want to mention local landmarks, neighborhoods, and your city name in context. Next up is local Facebook groups. So you want to join Facebook groups for your local community, neighborhoods, and homeowner associations. So these groups are where your potential customers discuss local business recommendations and ask for landscaping service providers. You want to participate genuinely instead of just constantly promoting your business. You want to answer landscaping questions helpfully, share any seasonal tips, and be a valuable community member first. When good opportunities come up, such as someone asking for landscaping recommendations, then you can mention your business, but focus on being helpful rather than being salesy. And you should occasionally share relevant content like seasonal landscaping tips or information about proper lawn care, which is going to position you as the expert while providing value to that group. Next, you want to create a business profile on Nextdoor, which is a platform specifically designed for local community connections and people recommending local services. So you should complete your business profile completely with photos, services, and contact information, because Nextdoor users often search for local service providers through the app. You want to engage with neighborhood posts by offering helpful advice on landscaping questions. Homeowners are often going to post pictures asking for plant identification or maintenance advice. These are going to be perfect chances for you to show your expertise. And you can also consider Nextdoor's ads for promoting any special offers to specific neighborhoods you're already working in. When you're consistently busy with customer work, you want to hire someone to distribute door hangers while you focus on revenue generating activities. This is going to allow you to maintain your momentum in marketing without sacrificing any productive work time. So you should create a simple instruction sheet for this person showing exactly which houses to target around each customer property. You should include a map and clear guidelines about placement and timing. You should also pay per door hanger delivered rather than hourly so you can ensure accountability. You're going to provide them with pre-printed door hangers and have your distributor text you photos confirming the completion of each area. For Facebook ads, you can start with simple local awareness campaigns targeting homeowners in your service areas. Facebook ads are going to allow you to reach more neighbors around your customer properties than just door hangers alone. You can create ads featuring before and after photos of recent work with simple messaging like transform your yard this spring or professional landscaping in your area. You should target your ads to specific zip codes or a radius around neighborhoods where you're currently working. This is going to ensure your ad spend reaches the most relevant potential customers. You can start with a modest budget of $10 to $20 per day and test different photos and messages to see what generates the most leads. You also need a system to collect email addresses from all customers for any future marketing campaigns. This database you build up is going to become increasingly valuable as your business grows. You should create a simple spreadsheet with customer names, addresses, phone numbers, email addresses, service provided, and project completion dates. This information allows you to make targeted follow-ups to customers. You can use this database for seasonal follow-up campaigns. You can email customers about fall cleanup services in September or spring cleanup services in March based on their previous service history. The growing stage is about leveraging every customer relationship to generate multiple additional customers. By focusing on neighbors of existing customers, improving your online presence, and building out systems for consistent marketing, this is all going to move you closer to that next milestone of 30 customers and beyond. At 30 customers, you've hit an important transition point. You're going to be too busy to keep doing everything yourself, but you have enough revenue to invest in the systems that work without your constant attention. This is where successful landscaping businesses separate from those that stay stuck in the grind. You're moving from working in your business to working on your business. The key insight for this stage is that you need systems that generate leads while you're focused on delivering service. You can't afford to spend your days knocking doors when you could be earning 70 to 80 per hour doing actual landscaping work. Every minute you spend on activities that could be delegated or automated is money left on the table. Every door direct mail or EDDM becomes incredibly powerful at this stage because you can afford the $250 to $400 monthly investment, and you need reach that goes beyond your personal time constraints. This is where you scale your neighborhood presence without the time investment of door hangers. You want to target 1 to 3 postal routes per month in areas you're already working. The key is choosing routes that connect to or surround neighborhoods where you already have customers. This is going to maximize your visibility in these concentrated areas instead of spreading yourself thin across the entire city. You want to design your EDDM pieces to look professional and trustworthy. Include before and after photos of recent work, customer testimonials, and your contact information. The headline should focus on a specific benefit like transform your yard this spring or professional landscaping services in neighborhood name. And you need to calculate your return on investment carefully. So if you spend $300 to reach 1,000 homes and just get 2 to 3 new customers worth $2,000 to $5,000 each, you've generated a massive return. You need to track which postal routes produce the best results and focus future mailings on similar demographics. You should time your EDDM campaigns seasonally, so send spring cleanup promotions in March, landscaping offers in April through May, and fall cleanup campaigns in September. This timing is going to align when homeowners are thinking about outdoor projects. You also want to work with your local post office to understand delivery timing. So EDDM pieces typically take 7 to 10 days to be delivered, so plan accordingly. Google Ads become essential at this stage because you need leads coming in while you're working. When someone searches landscaping near me or lawn care your city, you want to be the first result they see, and you can afford to pay for that positioning now. You should start with a $500 to $1,000 monthly budget focused on your main services and geographic area. Don't try to advertise for every service you offer. You want to focus on your most profitable services first. If landscape installation generates your highest margins, you want to prioritize those services. You want to structure your campaigns around specific services, so you should create specific ad groups for landscape design, lawn mowing, spring cleanup, and retaining walls. This allows you to write targeted ads and control your budget for each service type. You want to use exact and phrase match keywords to control your spending. Keywords that are broad match are going to burn through your budget too quickly on irrelevant searches. You want to target phrases like landscaping your city, landscape design your city, and your city lawn care to capture local intent. You want to write ad copy that's going to differentiate you from competitors. Instead of generic professional landscaping services, you can try things like spring landscape installation, 2-week completion guarantee, or award-winning landscape design, free consultation. Your ads need to give people a reason to choose you over the other results. You also need to set up conversion tracking to measure which keywords and ads actually generate customers and not just clicks. This data is going to become really important for optimizing your budget and scaling up your campaigns. You want to create dedicated landing pages for your ads that match the ad copy and provide a clear next step for the customer. So if your ad promotes landscape design, you should send traffic to a landing page specifically about design services with examples and a consultation request form. Your basic website from the startup phase needs to evolve into a sales tool that works 24/7. This investment is going to pay for itself by converting more visitors into leads and establishing credibility with potential customers. You should create individual pages for each service you offer. Don't just list services on one page. Create detailed pages for landscape design, hardscape installation, lawn care, tree services, and any other information you provide. Each page should include service descriptions, photos, pricing, information, and customer testimonials. You also need to build city-specific pages for each area you serve. If you work in 5 different cities, create a dedicated page for each one with content like landscaping services and city name that includes local landmarks, neighborhood names, and city-specific information. Your website should also be built for mobile users, since a lot of your customers are going to find your website on their phones. Your site needs to load quickly, display properly on small screens, and make it easy to call or contact you with one click. There should be an easy-to-get-to contact form on every page that pre-qualifies leads. It should ask about their project type, timeline, and budget range so you can prioritize follow-up and avoid wasting time on unqualified prospects. You should add customer testimonials and case studies throughout the site, include specific details about projects, customer names, and results achieved. Social proof becomes increasingly important as your business grows. Hiring a virtual assistant for phone calls and basic estimates allows you to stay in the field, earning revenue while ensuring every lead gets immediate attention. This system can dramatically increase your conversion rates by providing instant response to any customer inquiries. You want to find a virtual assistant who can handle over-the-phone estimates using square footage measurements and standardized pricing sheets. You should train them on your services, pricing structure, and qualification questions so they can provide accurate estimates for standard services like lawn mowing, spring cleanup, and basic landscaping. This is going to ensure that every lead gets the same professional treatment. You should set up call forwarding so your business line rings to your VA during business hours and to your cell phone for urgent calls or when the VA isn't available. This is going to ensure seamless coverage without customers knowing they're not talking directly to you. You should use your VA to schedule appointments, follow up on estimates, and handle basic customer service questions. This is going to free up 2 to 3 hours per day that you can spend on more important activities. Your list of past customers can make you a lot more money through smart email marketing. Many landscaping companies miss out on thousands of dollars because they don't stay in touch with old customers. Sort your customer list by what services you did for them, then send emails that match what they need. Email customers who got spring cleanup last year about this year's service. Contact customers who got new landscaping about maintenance programs. Make seasonal email campaigns that promote the right services at the right time. Send fall cleanup emails in September, Christmas light emails in November, and spring cleanup emails in February. Send those emails before customers start thinking about these services. Put customer photos and reviews in your emails to show off your work and prove you're good at what you do. Before and after photos of recent jobs look great and show what you can do. Add chances to sell bigger services in every email. If you're promoting spring cleanup, you also want to mention landscaping services for customers who want bigger projects. Selling related services helps you make a lot more money from each customer. Facebook ads work much better at this stage because you have more money for ongoing campaigns and information about your best customers to help you target the right people. Focus on ads that get you leads with great offers instead of just trying to get your name out there. You should use broad targeting and let Facebook's algorithm find your ideal customers. Don't limit your audience too much with too many specific interests. Facebook's really good at finding potential customers based on how they act online. You should make ads that show before and after photos with strong offers like 15% off spring landscaping projects or free landscape design meeting. Your offer needs to be good enough to make people want to call you right away. You should make sure your ad pictures and videos are the right size for maximum impact. Badly formatted ads with black bars or blurry images make you look unprofessional and get fewer responses. Set up your ads to only show on Facebook and Instagram feeds. Other places rarely get you good leads and waste money that can be better spent on places that actually work. Postcards give you similar benefits to EDDM, but with better ways to target the right people and less work for you. You can target specific groups of people, income levels, and home values that match your best customers. You want to design postcards with eye-catching pictures and clear instructions on what to do next. You should include your website, phone number, and a specific offer with an end date to make people want to act fast. You can use direct mail services that can target homeowners by income, home value, and other details in your service areas. This lets you be more exact than EDM's broader approach of just targeting neighborhoods. You should test different postcard designs and offers to get better results. You should track responses by using unique phone numbers so you can actually measure how much money you make from different campaigns. You should make formal partnerships with other businesses that serve the same customers but don't compete with your services. These relationships can give you steady customers without having to do more marketing. You should connect with pool companies, pressure washing services, and roofing contractors who work with homeowners who spend money on home improvements. You want to make agreements where you send customers to each other for projects you don't end up doing. Offer referral fees or trade arrangements instead of just hoping people are going to help you for free. Having a real reward system makes sure partnerships actually work instead of just being good ideas. You want to meet regularly with partners to keep relationships strong and talk about upcoming projects that might lead to sending customers to each other. Staying in touch keeps your business in their mind when they have chances to refer people to you. Next up is advanced SEO, and this is where you want to expand your website to include separate pages for every service and city you want to target. So if you offer 5 services in 3 cities, you need 15 pages that are set up right to get all the Google search traffic you can. You should create detailed content for each service page, including how you do the work, how long it takes, price ranges, and answers to common questions. This complete information is going to help customers understand your services and trust you more. You can improve your website rankings for local searches by including city names, neighborhood names, and local landmarks in your content in a natural way. Don't try to cram in keywords awkwardly, but mention the local areas where you work regularly. You want to get your business listed on relevant websites like Houzz, Angie's List, and industry-specific directories. Having perfectly consistent business information across all these sites is going to help improve your rankings on Google. You want to invest in professional photography of your best work to improve all your marketing materials. High quality pictures are going to make your website, ads, and any printed materials work much better. You should hire a photographer to take before and after shots of your best projects, action shots of your crew working, and professional headshots for your website's about page. You should use drone photography for large landscape projects to show the full size and impact of your work. Pictures taken from above give that unique view that helps your project stand out from competitors. And you want to create a standard photography process for documenting all your projects. So you should take the same types of before, during, and after photos so that you can use them for marketing, talking with customers, and building your portfolio. Property management companies can give you consistent, high-volume work that smooths out the typical ups and downs in landscaping work. These relationships take time to build out, but they can make your business much more stable. You want to research property management companies in your area and make a spreadsheet with contact information, the number of properties they manage, and decision-maker names. You should focus on companies that manage 50-plus properties for meaningful amounts of work. You should aim to email 50 to 100 companies each week with a professional introduction that highlights your services, insurance coverage, and reliability. Property managers care most about vendors who have proper insurance and are always available. Emphasize that you can handle emergency situations and provide quick communication. Property managers need vendors they can count on when tenants have landscaping problems or property conditions need immediate attention. Real estate agents work with homeowners who are getting ready to sell their homes or moving into new homes, both situations that often need landscaping services. These partnerships can give you steady customers all year long. Go to local realtor networking events and build relationships with agents who focus on your target price ranges. Agents selling $300,000 or more homes usually work with clients who spend money on landscaping. You should offer special services for real estate deals like quick cleanup jobs, landscaping to make homes look good for buyers, or move-in preparation packages. These specialized services make you more valuable to realtor partners. You want to give referral fees or trade marketing agreements that give realtors a reason to recommend your services regularly instead of just sometimes. You should plan out your marketing for every season. You should create organized seasonal campaigns that capture demand during busy periods and make money during slower seasons. This planning approach is going to help with revenue all year long. You should develop spring promotion campaigns in February and March before busy season starts. Offer early booking discounts or package deals that get customers before they start looking around. Create fall campaigns promoting cleanup services, winterization, and next year's landscaping projects. A lot of customers like to plan and book major projects during the fall to be completed in spring. You want to design winter campaigns promoting Christmas lighting, snow removal, and planning services for next year's projects. The goal is to keep money coming in during traditionally slow periods. You want to be using customer relationship management or CRM software to organize your growing customer base, track leads, and automatically follow up with people. This system becomes necessary as you grow beyond what you can manage with spreadsheets. You want to choose a CRM that works with your other business tools like scheduling software, accounting systems, and marketing platforms. This integration is going to eliminate entering data twice and make sure everything matches across all your systems. You should set up automatic follow-up sequence for different customer types. So new leads get immediate response emails, finished customers get satisfaction surveys, and past customers get seasonal service reminders. You should use your CRM to track where leads come from, how many actually become customers, and how much money customers spend over time. This information becomes extremely important for making the best of your marketing budget and finding your most profitable ways to get customers. This scaling stage is all about building systems that create consistent lead flow while freeing up your time to focus on doing the work and growing strategically. By investing in proven advertising methods, systems for delegating work, and building relationships, you're creating the foundation for reaching that milestone of 50-plus customers and beyond. At stage 4, you've reached the point where you're not just another landscaping company fighting over leftover customers. You're becoming the top player in your area. At more than 50 customers, you have the money, systems, and market knowledge to start truly controlling your local market. This is where you change from chasing customers to having them look for you as the obvious choice. The key for this stage is that controlling the market isn't about being everywhere. It's about being absolutely everywhere that matters. When someone in your target market thinks landscaping, they should think of your company first. This is going to require a complete multi-channel approach that makes your competition look small by comparison. At this stage, your website becomes a complete resource that shows up for almost every landscaping-related search in your area. You're building what's basically the best online guide for landscaping services in your area. You should create 50 plus pages targeting every single service and city combination. If you offer 10 services and work in 5 cities, that's 50 pages minimum. Add pages for specific neighborhoods, seasonal services, and specialized techniques. The goal is to own every relevant Google search in your market. You should build detailed service pages that teach customers while showing you as the expert. For example, your retaining walls page should explain different materials, how installation works, permit requirements, and design considerations. Include project timelines, maintenance requirements, and cost factors. This complete information builds trust and often beats competitors who just give basic information. You should develop city-specific content that goes beyond basic service descriptions. Your landscaping services and city name page should mention local soil conditions, common landscaping challenges in that area, popular plants that grow well locally, and specific neighborhoods you've worked in. This local knowledge shows expertise that generic competitors can't match. You want to create seasonal content that gets search traffic all year long. You should develop pages for spring landscaping preparation, summer lawn care, fall cleanup services, and winter landscape planning. Each season brings different customer concerns and search patterns on Google. You want to make your website better for specific keywords that show a strong buying intent. So target phrases like landscape designer near me, retaining wall contractors in your city, and spring cleanup services in your neighborhood. These specific searches usually turn into customers at much higher rates than general terms. You should also build topic clusters around your main services. So create a complete landscape design main page that links to related pages about hardscape design, plant selection, drainage solutions, and outdoor lighting. This structure is going to help Google understand how deep your expertise goes and improves rankings across all these related terms. At this stage, your Google Ads strategy is going to expand to capture every profitable search opportunity in your market. So you're not just advertising anymore, you're going to be blocking competitors from reaching your potential customers. You should create separate campaigns for each major service line. You should run dedicated campaigns for landscape design, lawn care, hardscaping, tree services, and any other profitable service categories. This is going to let you control budgets precisely and optimize each revenue stream. You should develop location-specific campaigns for each city or region you serve. You want to create specific campaigns for high-value areas where you can afford higher cost per click rates, and broader campaigns for areas with lower average project values. You also want to optimize your ad scheduling, so run ads more aggressively during times where your target customers are most likely to search, and less during periods that generate low-quality traffic. Business hours on weekdays often produce higher quality leads than evenings and weekends. You should use Google Ad extensions extensively to dominate the search real estate. You should include location extensions, call extensions, site link extensions, and call-out extensions to highlight the unique value your business brings. Well-optimized ads can take up to 50% of the search results page. You should create strong ad copy that addresses specific customer problems and desires. So instead of generic professional landscaping, you should use something like transform your backyard into your dream outdoor space, free design consultation, or award-winning landscape design completed in 2 weeks or less. You want to use negative keyword lists aggressively to prevent wasted spending on irrelevant searches. So you want to add terms like DIY, courses, jobs, salary, free, and how-to avoid clicks from people looking for information rather than services. Facebook ads at this stage goes far beyond basic awareness campaigns. You're going to be using smart targeting, custom audiences, and retargeting to get more conversions and increase customer lifetime value. You should create video content showing your transformation projects with before, during, and after footage. Time-lapse videos of landscape installations work really well on Facebook because they're naturally engaging and clearly show what you can do. You should use lookalike audiences based on your best customers to find similar prospects. You can upload your customer database to Facebook and create lookalike audiences of people with similar characteristics to your highest value clients. You should set up complete retargeting campaigns that follow up with website visitors who didn't become customers initially. You want to create different ad sequences for people who looked at specific service pages, visited your contact page, or spent a lot of time on your site. You should develop seasonal campaigns that match when customers buy, so promoting spring services in late winter, summer maintenance in the spring, and fall cleanup in late summer. You want to time your campaigns to reach customers when they're beginning to think about these services. You should create campaigns with strong offers that make people take action right away, like book your spring landscape design this month and save 15%, or free drainage assessment with any hardscaping quote is going to give compelling reasons to contact you now rather than later. You should use Facebook's targeting options to reach homeowners in specific income brackets, age ranges, and interest categories that match your ideal customer profile. You can start layering these targeting criteria to create highly qualified audiences for your ads. Formal partnership programs at this stage create consistent lead flow from businesses that regularly work with your target customers. These relationships provide predictable revenue that doesn't depend on advertising performance. You want to develop partnerships with pool installation companies who work with customers investing $20,000 to $50,000 in their backyards. These customers often need matching landscaping work and have already shown they're willing to spend money on outdoor improvements. You want to create relationships with custom home builders who need landscaping for new construction projects. These partnerships can give you large-scale projects and introduce you to homeowners who may need ongoing maintenance and future improvements. You also want to partner with real estate agents who work in your target price ranges. So agents selling $400,000 or more homes often work with buyers who will invest in landscaping and sellers who need property improvements to get the best sale price. You should set up referral relationships with related service providers like fence companies, outdoor kitchen specialists, and pool maintenance services. You want to create formal agreements that specify referral fees and mutual promotion requirements. You should develop relationships with property management companies that handle high-end rental properties and commercial accounts. These partnerships can provide consistent, ongoing work that keeps your revenue stable throughout the year. At this stage, your website's going to evolve into a complete marketing tool that's going to establish your expertise, educate prospects, and convert visitors into customers at even higher rates. You want to invest in professional drone footage that shows your largest projects from unique perspectives. You want to create detailed case studies that tell complete project stories from initial meeting through final completion. You want to include client challenges, design solutions, how you did the work, and final results with specific investment amounts when appropriate. You want to develop a large photo gallery organized by project type, location, and investment level. Potential customers should be able to easily find examples of projects similar to what they're considering. You should add interactive elements like cost calculators, project planning tools, and design idea galleries that are going to engage visitors and provide value while getting their contact information. You should include video testimonials from satisfied customers talking about their experience, results achieved, and value received. Video testimonials are much more convincing than written reviews alone. Make every page better for conversion with clear calls to action, contact forms placed strategically, and phone numbers displayed right at the top of the page. Your website should make it as easy as possible for interested prospects to take that next step. Content marketing at this stage makes you the definitive expert in your market while creating long-term organic growth and customer relationships. You should launch a YouTube channel featuring educational content about landscaping topics relevant to your market. You want to create videos about seasonal lawn care, plant selection for your climate, landscape design principles, and project planning advice. You should publish weekly blogs on your website addressing common customer questions and concerns. You should write about topics like choosing the right plants for your climate, landscape design trends for 2025, and preparing your yard for the upcoming season. You want to create complete guides for major project types like the complete guide to landscape design or everything you need to know about retaining walls. These resources are going to establish expertise and generate leads from customers researching major projects. You want to develop seasonal content calendars that match customer needs throughout the year. So you should publish spring preparation content in February, summer maintenance tips in May, and fall planning advice in August. At this stage, email marketing is going to become a smart system that nurtures leads, keeps customers, and generates repeat business through automated sequences that are going to be tailored to different customer types and project stages. So you should create welcome sequences for new prospects that introduce your company, show your work, and explain your process. This sequence is going to build familiarity and trust before prospects are ready to buy. You want to develop lead nurturing campaigns for prospects who ask for estimates but haven't committed yet. You should send helpful information, answer common objections, and provide social proof to move them toward a decision. You also want to build customer retention sequences that maintain relationships with past clients. So send seasonal reminders, maintenance tips, and new service announcements to generate repeat business and referrals. And for dormant customers who haven't used your services, you want to create reactivation campaigns. You should offer special promotions or new services to re-engage these relationships. Retargeting campaigns make sure that prospects who showed initial interest but didn't become customers immediately continue seeing your message across the web until they're ready to buy. You want to install Facebook and Google retargeting tracking on your website to track visitor behavior and create custom audiences for follow-up ads. You should create different retargeting campaigns for visitors to different service pages. So someone who looked at your landscape design page will get different follow-up ads than someone who looked at lawn care services. You want to develop retargeting campaigns that tell a story over multiple ad exposures. So the first ad might show your work, the second ad provides customer testimonials, and the third offers a consultation. Now let's talk about growing into nearby areas. You can use the systems and good reputation you already have to get more customers without starting from scratch. First, you'll want to look at nearby markets where you could expand. You want to check how strong the competition is, see if the customers are a good fit, and make sure it's easy to reach from where you work now. Next, you want to make specific marketing campaigns for each new area. You want to create separate Google ads, set up Facebook ads that target people in that area, and build partnerships with local businesses there. Finally, you want to create content and web pages that are specific to each new location you expand to. You want to show customers that you understand what makes their area different and what they really need. This way you're expanding smart instead of just hoping things work out. Home and garden shows are great places to meet customers in person, get leads right away, and get your name out there. This works really well with your online marketing too. Set up a professional booth that shows off your best work. Use big photos, video presentations, and things people can touch or interact with to get their attention. You want to create special deals just for the show that make people want to act fast. Something like book your design meeting at the show and save $200 on your project gives people a clear reason to say yes right now. Make sure you get contact information from everyone who visits your booth. Then follow up within 2 days with a personal message that mentions what you talked about at the show. This direct approach helps you build relationships that your competitors just can't get from online marketing. Building a strong brand helps customers recognize you and lets you charge higher prices because people trust you more. First, you want to invest in a professional logo and brand guidelines. This makes sure everything looks the same across all your marketing materials, trucks, uniforms, and anywhere customers see your business. Next, you want to create clear messaging that tells customers exactly what makes you different and better than your competitors. Your brand should immediately tell people that you're high quality, reliable, and know what you're doing. Finally, you want to create branded items and gifts for your customers. So think about things like branded water bottles, hats, and yard signs. These items are going to keep your name in front of customers every day and help spread the word about your business beyond just regular advertising. When you do this right, customers are going to think of you first when they need landscaping work, and they'll be willing to pay more because they trust your brand. Your employees can become some of your best marketers when you give them the right reasons to help bring in new customers and represent your company well. Set up a referral bonus program that pays your employees when they bring in new customers. You want to give them real cash bonuses when those referrals turn into actual jobs. You should create rewards tied to customer happiness scores and getting good reviews. When employees consistently make customers happy and get positive feedback, they should get recognition and cash rewards. You should train your team so every employee knows what your company stands for and how to represent you professionally when they talk to customers. When your employees are excited about your company and have reason to help it grow, they become a powerful marketing force that works for you every single day. Setting up loyalty programs helps you keep customers longer, gets them to buy from you again, and creates steady money coming in that makes your business more stable. First, create maintenance contract programs. These are going to give you ongoing revenue while keeping your customers' properties looking great all year. These contracts are also going to get you referrals and stop customers from switching to your competitors. Next, you want to set up a referral reward program that gives your existing customers a reason to bring their friends and neighbors to you. You want to offer them service credits, discounts, or other valuable rewards when they successfully refer someone new. This approach is going to turn your best customers into your sales team while building long-term relationships that keeps your revenue flowing. When you track the right data, you can make smart decisions that are going to help you get the most out of every dollar you spend on marketing and running your business. You should set up tracking systems that show you where your leads come from, how many turn into customers, how much it costs to get each customer, and how much money each customer brings you over time. Do this for every way you market your business. Use this data to decide where to spend your advertising money, put more money into the campaigns and audiences that work best, and spend less on the ones that don't. Also, keep track of what your competitors are doing and watch for changes in your market. This helps you spot new opportunities and see potential problems before they hurt your business. The key is using real numbers instead of just guessing what works. This is going to give you a huge advantage over competitors who are just throwing money at marketing and hoping for the best. Watching your competitors carefully is going to help you stay ahead and find new chances to get more customers. So keep track of what your competitors charge, what services they offer, and how they advertise. This is going to help you spot gaps in the market that you can fill. Watch what your competitors do online too. Check their websites for updates, see how they rank in Google searches, and look at their ads. This way you can stay one step ahead of their moves. Read your competitors' customer reviews to see what they're doing wrong. Then you can do those things better and talk about it in your marketing. Here's the big picture. This stage is all about using your strong position to become the #1 landscaping company in your area. You do this by setting up complete marketing systems, making partnerships with other businesses, and creating a premium brand. This is going to build advantages that make it really difficult for other companies to compete with you. You're not just another landscaping company anymore. You're now the go-to choice that dominates your market. Once you reach 100 plus customers, your business has grown beyond just the local landscaping company. You're now a major player in the market. You're no longer just trying to win customers. You're going to be setting the standards that others are going to try to follow. This phase is about building long-term advantages, entering new markets, and creating value that goes far beyond basic landscaping services. The main idea at this stage is that your focus shifts from doing landscaping work to building systems, shaping the market, and positioning your business strategically. You're creating a company that can grow and run without your daily involvement, while also becoming an authority in the industry. This is going to open doors to new opportunities that most contractors never think of. At the enterprise level, multi-market SEO means showing up at the top of search results in multiple cities and regions, making it hard for competitors to get noticed online. You want to build separate sections on your website or even different websites for each major city you serve. For example, if you're in 5 cities, you want to create detailed content areas for each one with pages for every service in your market. This could mean over 200 optimized pages. You want to write content for each city that shows you know the local area. Include info about soil, climate, architecture, city rules, and landscaping styles in each neighborhood. This shows deep local knowledge that others can't copy. You should create a library of case studies for each city. You want to show off past work in each area so potential customers can see that you have experience locally. If you service locations in different cities, you want to set up city-specific Google business profiles. Make sure each one has local photos, reviews, and details. You want to plan your content around seasonal needs in all your markets. If you work in areas with different climates, create content that fits each location's calendar and challenges. You should be using advanced SEO techniques like schema markup, structured data, and internal linking to show search engines that you're a top company across all of these areas. Spending over $5,000 a month on ads lets you take over advertising channels across many markets and test new ways to get customers. You want to run Google Ads in every city where you offer services. Give each city, service, and customer group its own campaign so you can fine-tune your spending and results. You want to use Facebook strategies like videos, custom audiences, and retargeting campaigns that move prospects through long sales cycles. You should also be trying newer platforms like YouTube, LinkedIn for commercial leads, and newer social media sites that smaller businesses can't afford. You should build advertising funnels that take customers from learning about you to getting in touch. Start with general awareness, then show educational content, case studies, and finally ads that offer consultations. You should make ads that match each local market's style and preferences. The projects and messages in your ads should reflect what matters most in each region. At this level, brand authority means your company is seen as a leader whose ideas and methods shape the industry. You want to go after industry awards that show your company stands out. Apply for recognition from landscaping groups, business associations, and local chambers. You should share your leadership's insights in articles, speeches, and panel talks at conferences. This builds your reputation further as experts. You should do your own studies on the industry. Survey customers, report on local trends, or explore how landscaping affects property value. These efforts are going to attract media attention. You should build relationships with journalists who cover landscaping and business topics so your company gets regular coverage. You want to create a media kit with your story, photos, and expert topics. You should partner with suppliers and tech companies to boost your credibility and gain early access to the newest tools and products. Creating a franchise or expanding into new markets helps you grow without making your job more complicated. Write down all your systems and processes into manuals that others can follow. This includes marketing, customer service, quality checks, and finances. You want to build training programs for new managers or franchise owners so they can follow your standards while still adjusting for local needs. You should set up support systems like marketing help, supplier contacts, and tech tools so new locations can succeed quickly. You should design financial and partnership models that keep both corporate leaders and local teams motivated to grow profitably. Working with large businesses and institutions gives you steady income and smooths out the seasonal up and downs of residential work. You want to go after property management companies that oversee hundreds or thousands of properties. These contracts can bring in hundreds of thousands of dollars yearly. You want to build partnerships with developers, retail chains, and institutions needing landscaping in many places. These usually involve bigger projects and longer contracts. You should offer services tailored for big clients, such as fast emergency response, detailed reporting, and account managers. You should create vendor systems that meet the demands of corporate clients. So this includes insurance, financial reports, and compliance documents. Public relations at this level is about shaping the industry conversation, not just getting media coverage. You want to create media plans to get regular stories in trade magazines, local business news, and mainstream outlets. You want to highlight new projects, growth, and trends. You should offer your leaders as experts to the media. Be quick to respond with smart, helpful answers on landscaping and business topics. Write articles about industry trends, best practices, and strategies. These show your expertise and attract new business. You should also speak at events and conferences. This is going to show your leadership and help you network with future partners and clients. Using advanced tech helps your business run more smoothly and stand out from typical contractors. You want to build custom CRM systems that connect sales, project tracking, and customer service into one place. This is going to help deliver more personalized service. You should also use automated marketing to follow up with leads, keep in touch with customers, and ask for referrals without needing any manual effort. You want to invest in project tech like GPS, crew apps, and customer dashboards for updates and communication. This is also the time to test out drones, 3D design tools, and augmented reality to give better service and planning. Buying other companies helps you grow fast, eliminate competitors, and add new skills or services. You want to look for companies that match your goals, whether they're competitors, related services, or specialists with useful tools. You should set specific criteria for what makes a good target, like revenue, location, culture, and strategic fit. You should build a plan to merge these companies quickly while keeping service quality and customer trust. You should have funding and partners lined up so you can move fast when a good opportunity comes along. Teaching others creates extra income, spreads your influence, and builds connections with future partners or acquisitions. You want to offer training for other landscapers on how to grow their business, market better, and run operations. You should create certification programs to set standards in the industry and make your brand the go-to authority. You should also provide consulting to companies in other markets who want to follow your methods. Advertising at a national level builds your reputation far beyond your local area and supports expansion. You want to sponsor major industry events and trade shows to get in front of suppliers, partners, and decision makers. You should advertise in national magazines that target landscaping pros and commercial clients. You should take leadership roles in industry groups to boost your visibility and credibility. Private label services let you do the work for other brands, giving you access to new markets and customers. You want to partner with national companies that need local landscaping but don't have the staff to do it themselves. You can offer your services under another brand's name to help smaller contractors serve their customers. You can also set up agreements with management firms or developers where your work is done under their name. Tech investments help you lead the future of the industry, not just improve current operations. You should build your own software tools that competitors don't have. You can try AI for things like predicting customer needs, scheduling, or pricing. You can develop apps and online tools that make things easier for your customers and give you an edge. Doing your own research gives you the data to make smart decisions and show you're a thought leader. You should run studies on customer behavior, market trends, and competitors in your area. You want to use customer research to improve services, pricing, and marketing. You should turn research into reports and content that boost your reputation and bring in business. Planning your exit ensures your business can continue and gives you options to sell or step back when the time is right. You should keep full documentation of finances, operations, and strategies to show value to buyers. You want to set up leadership so the company doesn't rely on you day to day. You should create reports and systems that give clear insights into business performance. You want to build relationships with brokers and investors to prepare for a sale or transition. The enterprise stage is the peak of business growth. At this level, your landscaping company isn't just a service provider, it's a leader in the market. You're building something with lasting impact, powered by smart strategy, strong systems, and a clear vision. The only difference between you and the companies dominating their market right now is that they took action on these strategies. Pick the methods that match your current stage, stay consistent with your execution, and in 12 months, you'll be looking back amazed at how far your business has come. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if this guide was useful for your business, and I'll see you in the next video.